Yes, that's right. This is Susanna Farnham, room 240. Well, look, could you try somewhere else? Try the bar. Try the swimming pool. Just try somewhere. Oh, hi.
Hello, Max. We saw your car in the drive. Is everything all right?
Yes, we just came back early.
Has anything happened to Thomas?
No, he's fine. Look, you better come in, but look, we'll have to be quiet. He's tired out after all that travelling, and he's fast asleep.
Oh.
What on earth are Matthew and Emily doing here?
I thought they were supposed to be in America with Susanna.
We spent a couple of days in Disney World, and I couldn't get Matthew and Emily out of my mind. So I decided to take Thomas to go and see them.
But I thought they were up in Boston.
They were.
That must be 1,000 miles from Florida.
Getting an internal flight in the States is like getting a bus. So we just turned up at her hotel and announced. Come on. Had a little talk. I think she thought I came especially to clear the air.
I can't believe you kidnapped your own children.
Well, I can't believe it myself. All the time I kept talking to her. I knew I was lying. She let me take them out to lunch. I knew I wasn't going to take them back. So, got the connection back to Orlando and flew straight home.
How can you take two children out of America without their mother's permission?
Well, I was expecting the CIA or the FBI to track us off the plane, but nobody bothered. See, they're on my passport, you see. Hello? Yes, Miss Susanna Farnham, please. Room 240. I've been trying to call her ever since we landed.
She must be worried sick.
I left a message, so she knows at least they're safe with me.
A message, Max. That's very thoughtful.
And what about Patricia? Goodness knows what she's going to say when she finds out. Have you got a contact number for her in London?
No, we don't need to tell her yet, do we? I mean, she doesn't need to know till she gets home.
She ought to be told.
Contact number for her somewhere. Yes? All right, well, look. The moment she gets in, will you please tell her to call Max in England? Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
There it is.
It's ringing.
Max, what on earth were you thinking of?
Well, obviously, I wasn't thinking, was I? I wouldn't have got myself in this mess if I'd have been thinking.
She's not there. What have you done, Max? What have you done?
I've had a word with Ron. He was a bit abrupt, but he's agreed that we should close the shop for a while.
Well, at least that's one less thing to worry about.
Mister, I must have. Probably be in mid-flight by now.
Halfway across the Atlantic, cursing you blind, I shouldn't wonder.
Well, she's no right. Because I'm within my rights. We had no written agreement for her to take the children to America because I did not sign my consent.
Susanna's going to want to come and take the children back, Max. You know that, don't you? She's bound to.
I know. I just don't want to lose them again, that's all.
Sorry, love, I'm closed.
You're not shut, are you?
Sorry, Maxie. Gonna get a shift on.
Dad, you said we could have sweets?
Yes. Look, we'll go to the petrol station. At least they sell sweets there, don't they? You've got enough money for Tom. Yeah. For sweets, that's all you're trying to get.
Max, you're supposed to be in the States.
Yeah, I know. We've been trying to ring you.
Has something happened to Thomas?
Oh, no. He's fine, honestly. We just decided to come back early, that's all. So, how did it go in London?
Fine, mate. So, why did you decide to come back early?
I bet you're famished. Would you like a cup of tea?
No, thanks. I had something on the train. So, why?
Job went well, then?
Yes, we've finally secured the contract. It'll mean quite a few trips down to London. But, well, how was America?
Oh, well, you know, just like America, really. Lots of Americans.
Max, there are 3 children in our back garden.
Yes, I know.
Does Susanna know you got Matthew and Emily here?
Well, not directly.
What on earth have you done?
Well, I've spoken to the boyfriend, Andrew, and he said... Well, most of what he said doesn't bear repeating. Anyway, basically, he said that Susanna's on her way here.
You haven't kidnapped them?
Well, they didn't seem to mind. They saw it as one big adventure.
Oh, look at you. Just when we thought we got everything settled. You look exhausted.
I didn't panic or anything. I just sort of did it without thinking. It was stupid. I'm sorry.
Oh, come here. What are we going to do with you? Max, I reckon Susanna's arrived.
Susanna.
He's inside. Where are they?
Susanna, no, I know exactly what you're going to say.
I want my children.
Listen, please, and let me explain.
I want my children. Susanna!
They're in the garden playing with Thomas. They're fine, honestly.
I hate you for this. Never in my life did I ever think I'd hate you. Until now.
Listen, it was you that took the children in the first place, taking them off to America without me having any say in it.
You've plenty to say about it.
I don't count, do I? Don't count in any of this.
Yes, you do.
She's going to take them back with her, isn't she?
Come on, you must have known all along that would happen. Where are the children's clothes, please? Upstairs.
Look, I want to talk to you.
You didn't bother to talk to me when you stole the children.
I did not steal the children.
Did I give you permission to take them away? Now go upstairs and get the children's things, please.
No.
Yes.
No, Patricia!
You have no idea what you put me through, have you? What do you think I felt? I got back to the hotel looking forward to seeing Matthew and Emily, and what do I get? A note on reception saying take the children back to England. Max knows it was a stupid thing to do. He's been worried sick ever since he got back. And so he should be. Do you know, I had to leave Andrew on his own on the opening night. I had to borrow money off him for the flight, and all because if you played some ridiculous game with our children, anything could have happened to them.
That's not fair. Look, I love them, and you know that I wouldn't harm either of them.
But he can't be doing much good dragging them back and forwards across the Atlantic. Look, this kind of bickering really isn't going to get us anywhere, is it? I'm not bickering. I'm just appalled at his selfishness. Max, go outside. Calm down. See to the children. Can you believe what he did? Sort of. I want the children's things now, and then we're leaving, okay? Upstairs, turn right. She's almost finished getting their things together. I offered to help, but she wasn't very receptive.
Look, I want you two to remember that I love you both. And Thomas more than anything in the world. And I don't want you to forget that, all right? And I want you to remember me every night in your prayers, all right?
That's everything.
Listen, I want to say something.
Save it for your solicitor. Matthew, Emily, go and get your coats. Say goodbye to Patricia. Bye-bye. And your father. Say goodbye, Thomas.
Bye.
Susanna, please.
As soon as the children have got over this and I've seen my solicitor, we'll be going back to America next week. There'll be 3,000 miles of Atlantic between us, and as far as I'm concerned, if it was 300,000 miles, it still wouldn't be enough. Go on now, out to the taxi.
You must at least give me the right to see them before you go back.
The right?
Yes.
You've just blown all your rights. They'll tell you that in court. All your so-called rights to access or weekend visits or any contact whatsoever, you've just lost them completely. And never mind just losing your legal rights and your moral rights. From this moment, you've just lost your kids. Forever.